is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Alright, I'm going to put some Florida water on my hands so we can begin. So we're going to do you an emergency reading. I changed the emergency reading up a little bit. Instead of me laying out 10 cards and then reading to you and telling you what's going on, I'm going to lay out 5 cards and then I'm going to give you a chance once we work through that to see, you can ask questions at the end to see what's going on and see whatever question that you have that you consider an emergency, okay?
Okay.
All right. Woo. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. Be open with the spirit, ask questions. All right. So, with that being said, say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards? Do you know which 5 cards? Do you know what 5 cards you want to 5 houses you want your cards to be in?
Yes. Well, I only selected 4. If we could do family, so the 4th house.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Can I turn it up a little bit? It sounds really far away. So, family for the first house. Gotcha.
The second one is the 6th house.
Okay.
The 7th house for relationships. The 9th for future.
Okay.
And oh gosh. Let's go with 8th house for self-conscious.
All right. Now we're gonna break on in this thing. We're gonna start with your first card. Your first card is in your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home, where you live. I would like to say it represented 3 closest people you will allow to stay in your home via friends and family. In this house right here, you have the Devil card in the upright position. Now,
Oh no.
yeah, you know it. You know what's coming. I really can't hear you, and I want the camera to get it. So I'm gonna see, can I make it as loud as it can go? So I guess that'll be, it's just low on your end. But I got this new microphone, so it may get it. But in your 4th house, you have the Devil in the upright position. Having this card in the upright position, Spirit is saying there's like something is being presented to you that you know you don't need, want, or like. They just saying this is being presented to you. You know you don't need it. You know you don't want it. You know you don't like it. This is in your house. It's almost like we're going to let our cousin Tim stay with us. And you like, well, I don't want that. But you like, I'm not going to say anything about it. But it's like people just forcing you to do things in this house. And it's like you have to deal with it. Have to conform to it. Is that making sense to you?
A little.
Okay, I'm seeing a scar on somebody's left side of their chest. So
I don't have a scar, but I have a tattoo.
okay, the tattoo not on the breast, but high above the breast, close to the shoulder. that Spirit is telling me to take notice of that. The person with that, this is the devil. This is the person who's bringing the bad energy. So do you have a mate? Do you have a child? Do you have a parent who's kind of like forcing their will on you? Because that's what this card is saying. Somebody's forcing their will on you in your house.
I will say that my mom is doing that to my sister. So my sister, I just invited her to live here. And I do feel like she's still trying to be really overbearing on her. I don't know that she has a scar.
So you saying it's not you, it's your sister that somebody's forcing their will on. But why is Spirit saying that the person with the scar on their chest is the devil? Do your mother have a scar? And so the person who's forcing the will has the scar on their chest.
So far, I don't have anyone with that scar.
All right.
Unless it's me trying to do it to my sister, I do feel like she needs guidance.
So you feel like your sister needs guidance, and you're the one to guide her?
Right.
So how about you ask this card a question, because I'm seeing it as clear as day, but maybe the face ain't come out to me yet, you know?
Okay. Spirit, am I the one that is being overbearing in this situation?
Spirit, is she the one being overbearing? Spirit says stay focused. Is she the one being overbearing? Trust. Is she the one that's being overbearing? See through. You're not the one that's being overbearing at all. You're doing a service. Spirit saying this. I'm gonna say, if you can't see it now, you really need to go and reevaluate your living situation, because there is strictly somebody that's enforcing their issues on everybody in that household. Okay.
Okay.
So I think you need to learn who the players of the game is. All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, investments in the future. In this house right here, you have the 3 of air in the upright position. Again, this says something is going on that you don't know going on when it comes to your future money. Somebody is stopping your future money. Matter of fact, somebody is stopping you from moving, period. Somebody is stopping you from getting to the next level. And they keep saying travel, future endeavors. So if you have to travel to go start a business, if you have to travel to finish school, if you have to travel to get this contract, Spirit says somebody is manipulating you and trying to stop you from doing it. Do you know who this is?
I do.
So you know who this person is?
Yes.
Good. Because I thought you were going to say, Varen, I don't know who that person is. Then I'm like, okay, then she just one of them people in denial.
No, I have an idea who this may be.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question? This is about your future money.
How do I prevent this from happening, or how do I overcome this roadblock from this person?
Spirit, how does she negate these actions of this person? It says fertility. Why? Because of the baby?
Huh?
Why? It's a baby situation?
No, it's a custody issue with my kid.
So you asked how do you negate the situation. Spirit gave you fertility. So they're talking about kids, by the way. I want you to know that these cards are on deck with you. So they're talking about fertility. So how do you negate this situation? They say it's fertility. Okay, now that means it's something you have to do with the kids. If you're not having a baby, you find custody of a baby. Spirit, how does she negate the effects of this? It says fertility, freedom, oh boy, and energy healing. Fertility, freedom, and energy healing. So ask yourself a question. Do you want to get the kids up so you can go ahead and do your thing?
No.
So you want them?
Right.
So you got fertility, freedom, and energy healing. How do you negate this? Everything could be over if you just give up custody of your kids. I'm not saying that or nothing, but then that means you need to get custody of your kids. Or you need to get custody of the children.
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, I mean, this is something he's been asking for. To just give him the kids so I can finish out my contract.
Yep, I told you somebody is stopping you from getting the contract, right? But Spirit is saying, and I'm just gonna say, Spirit, you shouldn't give up your kids. But Spirit is leaning to the long time, like you can do better if you give them up. I mean, if you just not give them up, bad word for mom. You can do better if you just let him get them. He can't mess with you, and you can do what you gotta do. You can always circle back and get them, long as you're not gone for 7 years.
Okay.
So that's your future money. Now we're going to go over here to your 7th house. The 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimonial affair. In this house right here, you have you have a message from the earth in the upright position. Having this card in the upright position, this says that your relationship is going good. So you finally decided to be with somebody. You done fell in love or so, or you see, oh, you're prospecting. So your new prospect got a little change on him, huh?
Not that I know of.
It says that you got riches in abundance and love matrimony, but Spirit showing me a man that's coming your way with a little bit of change to him. Like,
I'm seeing it.
it's money. I'm just gonna be honest. It's a message from the earth, upright. That dude is sending around a lot of money. He chilling. He ain't got nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
So you got a boo thing coming with some paper. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is it my current mate?
Is it the current mate, Spirit? It's okay. Read. Is it the current mate? Take charge of the situation. Is it the current mate? Priorities. Is it the current mate? Spiritual laws of attraction. So you dating your mate and he got some paper on him?
I know that he's working towards starting a business. So right now,
Well, then I'm gonna say, you asked whether your current mate. I just saw a man with a lot of money cooling you, but you said was your mate, and Spirit said, take charge of the situation, prioritize, and spiritual laws of attraction. So yes, this is your current mate, by the way.
oh,
Yeah, so y'all finna make it big. That's cool. All right.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Give him a hug after this.
I will. The Lord knows I've been through enough. So thank you for hearing it.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind. What it is you think about? Oh, come on, Spirit, you're working. What it is you think about? What it is you fear, desire, remember. In this house right here, you have the outcast in the upside down position. Having this card in the upside down position, Spirit says you done lost that lustful, youthful, I can do anything attitude. You really don't believe you can do anything. So my Spirit say, what's up with you? What's up with graffiti? It's like they showing me a lot of graffiti. They showing me like the back of the bus. They showing me like slums and rundowns things. Like they showing me like just like you don't think you can get out of your situation, and your situation right now is the ghetto. But this is your mind. It's like you look around and you see everything as broken, battered, and garbage, and you can't get out of that.
Who's Spirit? You telling on me? Actually, yes. That is actually the city that I just moved to. Like, how did I get here? I found it so far from grace. Like I just sometimes, like most days, I want out. Like I don't know how. I'm just like I need to get out of here. Like I feel like a bear caught in a trap. Like I just want to shoot my leg off and get out.
Yeah, the spirit showing me that shit now. Lord. Yeah, everything dirty, everything garbage, sister.
So, I mean, I live next to I guess. Yeah.
What?
I don't want to say because I don't want to offend anybody.
Man, listen, this your reading. This your reading. We don't care who you offend. What you live in now, like Detroit. What's another poor area that the economy is really bad after they came through and wrecked the economy in Detroit. It got really bad. I did a study on it.
I just moved to New Orleans, and I haven't really seen anything that's really beautiful.
See.
And it's like the places that I see, I'm just like, why don't they do more? Or I know people probably can, but I just feel like, oh my god.
Nah, you just in a spot where you can only see the bad parts of New Orleans. And some great damn festive parts. Trust me, I done seen on TV. I want to go there one year when this COVID shit over. I want to go to Detroit and just look around at the buildings and purchase land and real estate there. I'm just saying, you got to learn to look at the good sides of things. But yeah, you just stuck in that. Would you like to ask this card a question?
How can I get out of this mindset?
Spirit, how can she get out of this mindset? Drink more water, meaning the hell, the better you look, the better the counter look. See the other person's point of view. And it says find the blessing in your current situation. You understand what these three cards just told you? Drink more water, meaning get yourself together. Dress up a little bit. Look pretty. Look like you want to go to a club. Then it says see the other person's point of view. You got to stop looking at that town from your eyes and looking at it as the residents' eyes. They make where you see a burned down building, you knock on the door and go in there, bitch. You may have a jamming club.
Okay.
And then it says find the blessing in your current situation. The blessing in your current situation is that you're somewhere where nobody knows you and you could be whoever you fucking want to be.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Alright, so now we're going to go up into your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your ninth house represents your future. What will become. That's it. He said your future and what will become. In this house right here, you had the 8 of Earth in the upright position. Spirits say you're going to be working towards a goal in the future. And as cliche as that may sound, they say the goal you're going to be working towards is some form of mental health or sight or head practices. Whether you're doing tarot reading, psychicism, or something, you're just going to be helping people with their head spaces. But they keep showing me you laying these people down on a bed. And I'm not saying nursing. I'm like you wrapping them up and you're laying them down on the bed or on the floor with just their feet exposed. Are you into the whole psychedelic drug thing? Because that's what they're giving me images of.
So far, no. Right now, I work in logistics.
Well, yeah, this is weird. This is a weird reading. Because Spirit is telling you this, but he's telling me stuff that you say you can't see. And it's kind of messing with my head too, because it's draining a lot of my energy. So yeah, so basically, you got a task coming up that you're gonna have to do in the future, and that's what they're giving you a job to do, to make something better, to make something great. I'll leave it at that. We ain't gonna put no gender on it. We ain't gonna put no people in it. We just say you're gonna have a task to make something great. I gotta read general for you in order for me to understand it.
Okay.
So yeah, would you like to ask this card a question?
When should I get started?
Spirit, when should she get started with this task that you have for her? Spirit says, come out the closet. Detach from drama. Work your magic. Come out the closet. Detach from drama. Work your magic right now.
Okay.
As soon as you just do it right now. You know what Spirit wants you to do. I think you know, you just not sure. What Spirit is saying, like you got a job to do and you know you got a job to do to uplift somebody. Just go do it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so that complete the 5-card spread. What's your random question that you want to ask Spirit for your emergency reading?
Well, I guess the main thing for me is like I feel like I have like a lot of strife at work because I work in a male dominant industry, and like it's triggered a lot of emotions in me lately, and it's causing me to, it's affecting other areas of my life. Like I feel like, okay, am I being a good mom, or did I make the right decisions to help them, put them in a better place? Or
let's see. Spirit, is she being a good mom? Spirit say twin flame. Reflection, is she being a good mom? You are seeing the situation accurately. Is she being a good mom? Listen, your kids are telling you that you're being okay. Everybody's telling you that, girl, don't let this stress you, you okay. So Spirit said you need to reflect in the mirror, see the situation accurately, and listen a little bit more. Like, yeah, you're doing the right thing with your kids. You have been and you always will.
Okay. And the next thing is like, you answered the question as far as like the custody issue. Like I just feel like it's always something, like I feel like I'm always under attack, and I keep seeing like the number 911, and I'm just like, okay, what do I need help with, or do I need help? So I'm just like, what does that mean? Like I just need more clear, concise messages. Like, what does that mean?
Spirit, what are you trying to share with her during these messages? Power of joy. The number 9 and all them things, he just keeps saying he wants you to be happy. The more positive you is, the more things go right for you. He wants you to be happy.
Okay.
That's
Thank
it.
You.
That's it. Spirit is very simple. What's your next question?
I would say I'm estranged from my mom, and some days I feel like a bad daughter. Like I do hear my grandmother always saying like, "The silly baby mama," or "The silly mama baby." But at the same time, it's like I need to separate from her because I'm like, whenever she's around, it's like I feel like my peace is just like instantly drained, and I'm just like, should I try to mend things with her, or how can I get help for her?
Spirit.
How can I get help for her so that I can mend things with her?
Two questions, Spirit. Two questions. How does she mend things with her mother? Follow your heart. Spirit, second question. How does she find resources and help for her mother? Focus upon your strength. Clear and shield your energy. And right. Focus upon your strength, clear and shield your energy, and right. I think you're going to have to like drop your mama off at one of these facilities to get tested. I think you're going to have to drop her off like somewhere like that. Rehab if she got a drug. Or you're just going to have to drop her off in a home if she's really old.
So just make her go. Okay.
You say what now?
So basically just make her go.
Yeah.
Okay. Because my sisters are like, you can do it, you need to, or she needs to go get help, and I'm just like, but that's above me, and I feel like sometimes when I talk to her, it's like I talk to her like she's my daughter, and that kills my spirit, because I'm just like, at one point in her life she was so strong, I'm just like, was she cursed? Like, is there a hex on? Like, what is the heck is going on with her mind?
So this reading is about your mama, not you.
I know.
That's what Spirit
But
says.
I feel like it's affecting like so many areas of my life because people still bring those issues to me for me to fix.
So ask the
clear and
question.
shield my energy.
Yeah. So say that one more time.
So basically, clear and shield my energy.
That's right. Do you want to ask the card one more thing? Anything?
Was she cursed at some point, or has
Spirit.
that
Was her
her
mother?
curse possibly on me?
Was her mother cursed at some point? Spirit says flow of prosperity. Only thing they did with your mother is stop their money. The same thing to you. They just tried to. They threw your mama off her money game, and when they blocked her money, she went down. That's it. That shit is over too. By the way, that spell is over. That was just something to make her lose her job, career, her mind on money, and that's it.
Okay, you said that's over. Oh, thank you.
That's over. Spirit just said it's over. It's been over. It's just her personal choice now.
Okay. The next is, obviously my purpose is to work on my healing or work on healing people. You said helping people by laying them on the floor and wrapping them?
Yeah, I don't know why they keep showing me that. You want to ask the question?
Could you give a more clear and concise message in regards to the task that you want me to do?
Spirit, what task is it that you want her to do? What are you showing me? What are you telling her? What task is this? Let it go. What task is this? Yes. What task is this? Health and healing. Again, let it go. Say yes. Health and healing. You are to run like a spa clinic or like a retreat style where you wrap people in white and you teach them how to release their anger and their karma and shit like that.
That's interesting because most days my anxiety is like through the roof. Okay. The next question is, will I receive an advancement in the next 6 months so that I can continue to take care of my family?
Spirit, will she receive an advancement in the next 6 months? Spirit, say positive change. Yes.
Thank you, Spirit. Winning. Thank you, Spirit. Lord Jesus. Thank you for sharing this with the bear. I feel better because I feel like I said, at work I just feel like, oh my God, I'll be banging my head against the wall because I'm like, listen to me, listen to what I'm saying, and it's like, they're like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yes, I do.
Something leaking in my my money candle just bust and all the wax leaked out and it made a great looking pattern. Somebody trying to stop my money too, dog.
Oh my God. Would a candle or would spell work, other than me giving up custody of my kids, would spell work possibly help to block their action?
Spirit is doing spell work something she need to do concerning blocking these kids. Spell work. It says go now. It says retreat to nature. And it says be very persistent. Go now, retreat to nature, be very persistent. It's like don't do spell work. Your best bet is to let this go. Just let it go and get yourself together and then come back. Just don't get comfortable with them being gone. Making sense?
Yeah. Because I feel like, you just dropped hints, through talking to them, not talking to me, but talking to them that you filing paperwork.
Let them know. Maybe they'll see maybe one or two see where they want to live, this and that,
I have, and they don't, from what I'm gathering, they want us to be close so they can be with us both. If they don't want to choose. I think that's for me, it's like I just want to be able to co-parent. Like, I don't want to have them choose, like, okay, have to live with mommy or I have to live with daddy. I just want us to be able to co-parent so that, we can raise these people together.
And what co-parent gonna do for you? If you're never around and you're out at another town, country, city, state, what is co-parenting gonna do for you that giving him full custody can't do? Not full custody, but shared custody.
When I was away, maybe a year ago, it was like he would hardly ever answer the phone or do what I feel like co-parents should do. It was always like a chore to even be able to speak to my kids, and that weighed on me heavily because when I have them, I might just want to talk to them, you want to call or text them, go right ahead. I don't stop communication.
Right.
So for me, I feel like for me to give up custody, like, that would be devastating to me.
Well, it's not.
I meant it if you take on that mind frame.
It's not saying give up custody. It's saying that you have the option to give up custody. Does that make sense? All right, you got another question? I'm running out of cards. Oh, did you get what you needed from this reading?
I believe so, yes. I just need to figure out who this person is with the chest scar on the upper left chest.
And you'll know because they're bullies. They're bullying you, whether you know it or not.
Oh my God, the only other person I can think of is if they had surgery, oh my God, it's their father.
He had surgery on his chest?
I think he had like a torn meniscus or, it's not meniscus, or what is that, the shoulder?
Yep, it's the shoulder, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what's on the card. The shoulder.
So he's dictating, basically. Actually, yeah, I can't do anything without letting him know where I'm going or when or. Oh, child. Okay.
Baron real.
You are. You did that. Y'all did that. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, darling. Well, if you need me, you know how to reach me. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
That one drained me out, Spirit. That one drained me out, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to post it, but if I do post it, you'll know. I'm in the Baron telling you guys to trust you in universe, because at the end of the day, y'all, you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Everybody, let's help me grow here. Y'all have a great one.